Myth number 9, there's a right way and a wrong way to make your relationship great. That is simply not true. Everybody is different. Everybody knows there's no right or wrong way to be in a relationship. Maybe you're in a relationship where the mom stays at home and the dad works. Maybe you're in a relationship where the mom works and you have a stay-at-home dad. It really doesn't matter. There's not one right way to raise children. There's not a right way to relate to your in-laws, to handle disputes, to deal with anything. You do what works for you. And you know couples who conform to no known model of relationships, yet they're happy. My grandparents on my mother's side are a perfect example. They defied every relationship rule or model I have ever even heard about. These were two simple, uneducated, hardworking people that spent 60-plus years married, living together in a small West Texas town. We were like 5,000 people in this town, and my grandfather ran a freight warehouse. My grandmother took in ironing. She worked 7 days a week. They were dirt poor, salt of the earth. And I had a great opportunity to watch these two people because I spent summers there as a teenager. They probably didn't speak to each other more than 25 words a week. They did not sleep in the same room. Their only common interest was survival. But even then, I noticed that they did relate. No matter where we were or what we were doing, they always seemed to arrange things in such a way that they were physically close to each other. And in most cases, they were actually touching each other in some way. They had this huge dinner table in this giant old house, and even if it was just the two of them eating a meal, they would both sit on one little corner of the table as though they were both eating off the same TV tray. Now, they may not say 25 words to each other, but it's amazing to watch the two of them. He was 6'9" and she was 4'11". It was really comical to see them walking down the street. They're not somebody poets or songwriters would write about, but they were together for 60 years. And to come in and try to change them or get them to do things different would just completely be a waste of time. My attitude was, don't fix what ain't broke. You do what works for you. There's just not a right way or a wrong way to do it. Don't think because some book says you have to do it this way or some therapist says you have to do it this way. If it works for you, you're comfortable, you're happy, then do it. That ties into the last myth. Your relationship can become great only when you get your partner straightened out. You don't need me to say much to you about this. The only person you control is you. You don't need to fix your partner. You can't fix your partner. You're not going to fix your partner. The house you need to clean is your own. You can inspire your partner. You can encourage your partner. You can trigger your partner. And I'll promise you, by the end of us doing what we're going to be doing here, you will inspire your partner to behave and think and feel in different ways. But never think you can control them. You have enough trouble controlling yourself. What I want you to do is say, look, this is relationship reality check. And what I want to do is make sure that I'm being a good partner, that my heart is open, my mind is open, my arms are open. I'm doing everything I can. And if this relationship doesn't work, it won't be because I was rigid. It won't be because I was demanding and controlling and judgmental. It will be because of some reason other than me. Because as for me, I'm going to approach this with an open mind and an open heart, and I'm going to lean into it and ask myself, as my life manager, what can I do to make this relationship work? What can I do to inspire myself and my partner and everybody around me to be passionate about being together? To do that, you're going to have to do something called eliminating your bad spirit. Because we all have things that we do that get in our way. Some of us are scorekeepers. Some of us are fault finders. We just can't look at somebody without taking their inventory. Some of us are rigid. We think it's our way or the highway. We're passive warmongers. We just do all kinds of things that program us to fail. I'm going to get you to see that in yourself so you stop being self-defeating. And when you do, you're going to find that the principle of reciprocity does work. I'm going to get you to have the insight you need to recognize why the world relates to you the way it does. Because I have, since I was 12 years old, been fascinated with why people do what they do and don't do what they don't do. There's a second part to that, and that's how to get people to do what they do and not do what they don't do. There is a powerful, powerful weapon in getting people to do what you want and need them to do. It's what I call the secret sauce. And I'm going to reveal that to you the next time we talk.